You know, at the end of the day, this election is about respect. I mean, it really is about respect. You know, when I think of the way the housing department has treated the people in Sandtown, Winchester, you know, it's disgusting. You know, when I think about mortgage and rental discrimination that have gone on, I mean, it's disgusting. When I think about the fact that 3 of the 4 counties around Baltimore City allow landlords to discriminate against people with Section 8 vouchers, I mean, that's got to change. That's got to change. You know, we need to respect the people who live in all of our city, right? At the same time, we create better schools, schools that are purposefully focused on community school models, where we're recognizing that our kids need those certifications when they graduate from high school, but also that our kids are coming to school with serious problems. You know, at Green Street Academy, 4 of my kids, since the beginning of the school year, and it takes my breath away when I talk about this, 4 of my kids since the beginning of the school year have lost their dads to gun-related violence. Now, I'm using a tilapia farm and a greenhouse and solar panels to teach these kids science and math, and we have the certifications that I talked about. But kids are coming to school with PTSD and stress-related disorders, and we need to create a community school model that recognizes that we need to help those kids with those issues at the same time we give them the toolkit to get a job in today's economy. Well, I mean, again, it all starts with getting a handle on our financing. I mean, you think about it. Gregory Thornton comes into North Avenue. Good guy, comes from Milwaukee, faces a deficit, does his own little mini audit with people in the finance department that already work at North Avenue. So, you know, maybe they're not the most independent people, but he finds $3.6 million worth of annual expenses in ghost employees and spouses that weren't spouses on the health care plan. Now that's in the Baltimore Sun, right? Not to mention the fact that we can't count the number of kids in our public schools, but just stick with the bonding question and the financing, right? Now, that's 36 teachers by my math. I'm an educator, you know, with Green Street. You know, until we get a handle on our municipal financing, right? Because we're running a huge deficit as a city, it's irresponsible to talk about tax cuts. It's speculative to talk about our bonding capabilities. First and foremost, let's get a handle on our financing. Then I fundamentally believe there's all sorts of creative financing that we can do to turbocharge this city. I think it's irresponsible to make promises about tax cuts until you get a real handle on your financings. I think all of us would like to have lower property taxes in Baltimore. All of us would like to have a better handle on our water bill, which, as we know, is lumped together with our property taxes, right? But the reality is, until we get a better handle on how this city is managed, I mean, if you go around, I know one neighborhood in West Baltimore, a relatively new neighborhood, new houses, where the people haven't gotten a water bill in 2 years. And on the other hand, we take people's houses away for $450 water bills. Now, to me, you talk about respect, right? We should respect people enough to send them a water bill, and we should respect people enough not to take their house away for $450, or at least allow a speculator to put a lien against their house. So to me, it's about getting a handle and having our city government imbued with the concept of customer service and discipline. And we can do that. We can do that. I can tell you the number of really talented people that want to come back into my administration continues to just inspire me every day.